In lesson 97, we're looking at advanced substitution. And don't let that word advanced bother you, because really the only thing that changes is that we have some fractions. And honestly, that is not that bad. Hopefully you remember fractions from 5th grade. Alright, the first thing you decide is which variable you want to solve for that you would be substituting in. So I chose to solve for the x in the first equation. So I have 3x equals a negative 2y minus 3. And then I divide everything by 3, so I have x equals negative 2/3 y minus 1. Now I'm going to put this in place of this x here. So I have 4 times negative 2/3 y minus 1, then minus 3y equals 13. And I would multiply that 4 across. So I have negative 8/3 y minus 4 minus 3y equals 13. Then what I'm going to do is add the 4 to move it to the other side, so it's going to be equal to 17. And then I need to combine these, so I'd have to have common denominators, so this ends up as negative 9/3. So the negative 8 minus 9 is a negative 17/3y, and then I just need to multiply both sides by the reciprocal, so that would be negative 3/17. So these cancel each other out, so y is now all by itself, and here the 17 cancels out, so I have a negative 3. So y is negative 3, so I need to put that in place of this y here to find out what x is. So x equals negative 2/3 times negative 3 minus 1. So these 3's would cancel out, and this is negative and that's negative, so it'll make the answer positive. So it'll just be positive 2 minus 1, so that's just a 1. So our final answer would be 1 comma negative 3 as our point of intersection for those two lines. Alright, let's look at the second example. This time I chose to solve for the x in the second equation just because when I divide everything by 2, there aren't any fractions. Okay, so sometimes you'll have to have fractions and sometimes you won't. So I have 2x equals a positive 4y, because I just moved that to the other side, minus 2, divide everything by 2, so x equals 2y minus 1. And I can fill that in for this x in the other equation. So 5 times 2y minus 1 minus 3y equals 9. I'll multiply that 5 across, so I have 10y minus 5 minus 3y equals 9. So I'll add the 5 to the other side to move it to the other side. So we have a 14 over there now, and then I combine these y's together, so that's 7y. Then divide both sides by 7, so y equals 2. Then I just need to fill that 2 in here to find out what my x is. So x equals 2 times 2 minus 1. So x is 4 minus 1, so x is 3. So the final answer here is 3, 2 as our point of intersection. So we've done substitution in the past, and this is really the same thing. It's just now you sometimes have fractions.